Good morning, and welcome to another Command Your Day. Hop on in the room. Come on in. I hope that you're all doing well today. Come on in. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. I hope that you're all doing well. Come on in. Come on in. Welcome to another Command Your Day. Welcome to my virtual space. I am Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor with a focus in productivity and mindset. Come on in. Let's get connected. We gather here Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time, to get our mindset in the right place and to set our intentions for a productive day. So if you're looking for a community that provides you with motivation, valuable insights, and practical strategies for success, you are in the right place. Get connected, stick around, we're going places. We are on a mission to totally 180 our lives by the time that we get to August 25th of 2026, and we know that we can do it. So we're working together as a community to do it, to shift our financial status, to shift our emotional status, our educational status, right? Living conditions, career, we're shifting all of it. Good morning, Jenny. How are you? So yes, we are on a mission to totally 180 our lives by the time we get to August 25th of 2026. So you can join in with us. Hit that follow button. There's also a link in my bio for you to join the Commanders community and get access to the resources that I send out. Hey, Global Chick Venture, how are you? How you doing? So come on in the room. Again, if you're new here, hit that follow button. Good to be here. Yes, Queen E. Yes, indeed. Good morning, Lilia. Hello, Caesar. How are you? Team Empire family. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Hello, Dawn Swaby. How are you? How you doing? Hello, Gerard. Thank you for all the hearts. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So come on in. Come on in the room, double tap, share the stream out. If you're able to do that, I'm doing well, Gerard. I'm doing well. Hey, Miss Gloria, how are you? Good morning, Dragonflight girl. How are you? I'm so happy for you. So happy for everything that you're experiencing in your life and all the transitions that you're going through that's bringing you fulfillment. I'm happy for that. Thank you, my friend. I'm doing well. Good morning, Brayden. How are you? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hey, Christine. Hey, how are you? Yes, it's a great day. Absolutely. Good morning, Life is Precious. How are you? How you doing? Hello, Ansel. Good morning to you. So come on in, everyone. Welcome again to another Command Your Day. We're on Thursday already? It's Thursday already. That's crazy. The days are going by so fast. So fast. So fast, like... And we're done. The month is almost over. Hey, Life of Mr. P, how you doing? How are you? So welcome, everyone. Numbers are going up. Double tap, share the stream out for me. And let's jump right into our gratitude check-in. Let's do that. Go ahead and drop in the comments some things that you are grateful for today. Some things that you're absolutely grateful for today. We practice gratitude every day to help to keep us in a mindset of abundance. Good morning, Liz. How are you? How you doing? So we practice gratitude every day to keep us in a mindset of abundance. We're not using our energy to complain. Nope, we're not doing that. We're not sitting around and look at things and be like, oh, that's not good enough. That's not big enough. I'm not where I want to be. I don't have what I want to have. No, we're not doing that. That's a waste of energy to do that. Hey, Surreal, how are you? Practicing my listening with you. Oh, that's awesome. I like that. That is an important part of communication, to be able to listen. Right? A lot of people think that communication is only your ability to speak, but no. Communication is having the ability to listen and not listen with the intent to respond, but truly listen. Grateful for all everything, peace in the midst of. Peace in the midst. Okay, I love that. I love that. Grateful for waking up today. Life and peace. Love it. On this journey. Hold on, let's see. Yep, I'm in this journey now. Awesome. I love that. I love that. I love that. Grateful for a new day. My devotional on the way in health. Yes, indeed. Grateful for the big three. Awesome. If you're new here, the big three is life, health, and strength. So if those are the things that you're grateful for, you can go ahead and drop in the comments the big three. All right. If those are the things that you're grateful for. Grateful to be in the land of the living. Amen to that. Amen to that. Because it doesn't matter how crazy your life is, how crazy situations are right now. If you have a life, there is hope. Hope that things can turn around. Hope that things can change for the better for you. So that is the number one thing to be grateful for. I'm in the land of the living. I am alive. So there's a possibility that things can absolutely turn around for the better for me. Ooh, we're well over 100. Welcome, welcome everyone. Good morning to you. I'm grateful for everything. Love that. I love that. So hit that follow button if you have not done so yet. If you're new here, connect with us. We're live here Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time for Command Your Day. So if you're looking for a community that provides you with motivation, valuable insights, and practical strategies for success, you're in the right place. We're doing this thing as a community. We're accomplishing major goals as a community. So we gather here every morning. So stay connected. All right. Stay connected. Lilia says, I'm grateful for life, answered prayers. Ooh, that's awesome. Joy, this community being unstoppable. Awesome. I love that. I love that. So stay connected. Again, if you're new here, join our community, the Commanders community, by using the link in my bio. Now, we've also made a promise to ourselves that we're going to make bold moves this year. We have been doing so. If you are new, you can join in with us. So I want you to reiterate that promise by typing in the comments, I am making bold moves. I am making bold moves. Type that in the comments. And you're going to add to that, because it is a promise that you're making to yourself. You're going to add to that, I'm keeping my promise to myself. I'm keeping it. I'm not going to forsake it. I'm not going to put it off so that I can do something else for somebody. No, I'm making bold moves and I'm keeping my promise to myself. Hey, Teeks, how are you? How you doing? Yes, I am keeping my promise to myself. I'm going to make bold moves and I'm keeping my promise to myself. For those of you who are new here, we work from the Bold Moves Manual. This is what we work from. So get your copy on Amazon, or if you want a signed copy, I have a few left based on the orders that I received. I have a few left. So if you want a signed copy, you can use the link in my bio to order the Bold Moves Manual, okay? All right, so this is what we work from today. We're going to continue. We're going to try to get through Boldness today. Okay, so that's page 83 and 84. Hey, let's see. Keeping my promise to myself. Thank God for his love, his mercy, and his grace. Awesome. Good morning, Fortitude. How are you? Awesome. Awesome. Yes, Global Chick Venture. Yes, indeed. I'm keeping my promise to myself. So today we're going to try to get through Boldness. Didn't work yesterday, but we're going to try today. We're going to get through Boldness today on page 83 and 84. All right, so let's pray really quickly. Yes, Braden, absolutely, absolutely. All right, so let's pray. We're going to pray the 23rd Psalm. We're 170 something deep. Thank y'all so much for hopping in the room. Hit that follow button so you can stay connected. Yes, Miss Gloria, we're going to try. We're going to try to get through it. Absolutely. So let's pray. We're going to pray the 23rd Psalm really quickly. We are going to pray the 23rd Psalm really quickly. All right, hold on. Let me just text my daughter. Let me respond to her. All right, so here we go. The Lord is our shepherd. We shall not want. He makes us to lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He restores our souls. He leads us in a path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil, for thou art with us. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort us. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our heads with oil. Our cups run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen, amen, and amen. So that is our prayer. Just making a note to myself. All right, so that is our prayer. We're going to move right into the affirmations. Thank y'all so much for typing amen. Thank you. I appreciate it. So we're going to move right into our affirmations. You can find them in the front of the Bold Moves manual. Again, you can get your copy on Amazon. So the affirmations are in the front of the manual. All right. So let's go through them. I'm going to read through them. You're going to, so many doctors in the house today. Hello to you all. Hello to you all. Welcome. Welcome to my virtual space. Stick around. Quite a few doctors I see going up in the notification section. All right. So let's get through our affirmations. Let's do that. So I'm going to read through them. You're going to repeat them to yourself, and then you are going to type in the comments, I agree with that. It tells me that you said it to yourself, because it's very important that you say it to yourself. Okay. All right. So here we go. I am capable. I am responsible. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I control my attitude. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I am patient with myself. I am patient with others. I have compassion for myself, and I have compassion for others. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous and I have peace. I forgive myself and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a discipline builder. I'm accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am a winner. I am healed and whole. Today I choose peace. Today I choose joy. Today I choose faith. And today I choose to flourish. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to live my dreams. I give myself permission to win. I am a visionary. I see beyond my present. I think beyond limitations. I create the future. Nothing is impossible for me. Nothing is impossible for me. So these are the affirmations that we use every morning to position our mindset so that we can take the day on with a positive outlook. With a positive outlook. Miss Gloria says, your name has been mentioned in rooms. I believe so. I truly believe that. I'm like, there's an email that I need to send out as well. Someone reaching out to me for partnership. So I do need to respond to that email. But I do believe that is a fact. If I want it, I can have it. Absolutely. Nothing is impossible for me. Nothing is impossible for me. All right. So these are the affirmations that we use. Again, they are inside of the Bold Moves manual. All right. You can find them inside the Bold Moves manual, and you can get your copy on Amazon, or if you want a signed copy, you can get it from the link in my bio. I only have a few of them left. Okay. I only have a few of these, so I got to order more. I only have a few on hand for those of you who want a signed copy. If And you're live. I learn English, but I learn about positivity too. It's wonderful. Thanks. I'm from Brazil. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you. And again, for those of you who want to learn English, like you want to get in an English class, I do have a English teacher that I partner with. So if you want to get in his class, just DM me the word English. Send me a message with the word English, and I'll get you connected to him. All right, let's get through these announcements really quickly, and we will see if we can. Hey, Adela, how are you? And we'll see if we can get through boldness, right? We're going to try again today. Okay? Miss Gloria and Liz, keep me stable. All right? Don't let me veer off. I want to get through boldness today. I really do. Okay? Hey, T, how are you? How you doing? All right, let's get through these announcements. Let's do that. Let's do that. Cheer on your brochure. Project superiority. Oh, it projects superiority. Okay. All right. Yes, Miss Gloria, keep me grounded. I don't want to veer off today. You will try. Okay. All right. So for those of you who are new here, you can join my community outside of this live stream. It appears that we've been given extension. So it still works in the US, but we locked in now. Awesome. I love that. Hey, Almas. But if you want to connect with me outside of this live stream, you can use the link in my bio. So tap my profile picture, then use the very first link in my bio to join the Commanders community so we can stay connected no matter what happens to this platform. I believe I saw a post that it's been sold to a US company, right? We don't know all the details yet, but we will hear more as time progresses. But as long as this app is available to me, I will be going live. But I would like to connect with you all outside of just the live stream. So you can tap my profile picture, use the very first link in bio to join the Commanders community. So you can stay up to date on what is going on. You can get access to the money plan and the goals assessment that I have in circulation right now. You just have to be a part of my community. There's no fee to it. It's free. Okay, so why not join and get these valuable information that I'm sending out? All right. Also, grab your copy of the Bold Moves Manual so you can follow along. Hey, Reborn79, thank you so much for the daily heart me. Get your copy of the Bold Moves Manual so you can follow along with us here. You retain the information better when you follow along. All right, so get your copy. You can also purchase my new book, Serenity Devotional. I do have supplies on hand, so you can use the link in my bio to order the Serenity Devotional. It's 90 days focused devotional for those of you who really want to heal on a whole new level. You want to transition out of the survival mode into thriving mode. Get you a copy of the Serenity Devotional. The link is in my bio for you to order a signed copy. If you just want a regular copy without my signature, you can order on Amazon as well. Okay? All right. My next live session will be September 27th. That's a Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So if you want to be in the room, with us, with me and my other mentees, DM me the word mentor so that I can help you to get enrolled in the Action Accelerator. All right? So if you want to be in the room on September 27th, yes, party in the boardroom. If you want to be in the room September 27th with myself, you want to work with me, DM me the word mentor so I can help you to get enrolled in the Action Accelerator, which is my mentorship program. You don't have to wait until September 27th to start working. There's a lot of work for you to do inside of the portal, okay? I'll be there. Okay, awesome. Just DM me the word mentor so that I can get you enrolled in the program, okay? So you can start doing the work, going through the lessons that are inside of the portal right now. Okay, Gaston, so just DM me the word mentor so I can help you to get enrolled. For those who are already Hey, Ruth. So send me a message with the word mentor because once I close out the live, I can't see your comment. Okay, Ruth? Ruth? I love your name, by the way. DM me the word mentor, not in the comments, because when I close this out, I won't be able to see it. Okay. All right. Great, great, great. Awesome. So just DM me the word mentor so that I can help you all to get enrolled in the Action Accelerator. All right. Now, for those who are already a part of the program, I did upload our consistency sprint for 2026 for each quarter. It's already scheduled out. And this is why you all need to be a part of the Action Accelerator. We already have focus tasks that we're going to do for each quarter of 2026. You never want to be behind. Before you exit this year, you need to already have a plan for 2026. So for those of you who are already a part of the program, get inside of the portal. I've put in the resource center, the calendar for our consistency sprint for next year so that you can start planning, okay, quarter one, based on our focus for quarter one, what is the goal that I want to accomplish, okay? So go into the portal, go to the resource center, and you're going to see the calendar for 2026. Okay, hey Dora, how are you? The calendar is there. Also, if you're inside of the private Facebook group, I did put a picture of it inside of the Facebook group. There's a picture of the calendar there, but I need you to download it so that you can start sketching out what you're going to focus on each quarter. All right, awesome. So for those of you who are not yet a part of the Action Accelerator, you're going to DM me the word mentor. Okay, you need help with focus, you need help with clarity, you need help with making your vision clear so you have a precise execution plan. Get into the Action Accelerator. Okay, we already have 2026 mapped out. So all we're going to do is create the execution plan that aligns with this calendar that we have for the entire year. Because if you get to December of this year and you don't have a plan for 2026, you are behind. Okay? You're behind. All right? So DM me the word mentor so that I can help you to get enrolled in the Action Accelerator. All right? Or if you have any questions for me. Hey, Sylvia, how are you? I'm in the U.S. I'm from Jamaica, but I am in the U.S. All right? Awesome. Okay, so we are on day 24 of our big reset. Day 24. So we have 342 days left to 180 our lives. And we can do it. 342 days, a lot of days. You want to work on your finances? You can do it. You want to get a new certification to position yourself for a higher paying job? You can do it. You want to launch that business? We got 342 days. You can absolutely do it. You want to launch an organization? You can do it. You want to get that podcast going? You can do it. We have 342 days left. Okay, so every morning that you're showing up here, yes, we can do it. Absolutely. We can do it. 342 days. If you really lock in, you can get it done. Educationally, financially, health-wise, you want to get your health in order. You can do it. You want to position yourself for that promotion? You can do it. You want to be debt-free? You can do it. You can absolutely do it. Absolutely. I'm telling you, I made my goal. This year has been the year that I really hyper-focused on finances. And my goal was to make sure that I exit this year with only 3 debts attached to my name. Only 3. That's it. I only want 3 debts attached to my name when we exit 2025. And I've already met that goal. And I'm trying now to knock out another one so that I would exit this year with only 2 debts attached to my name because I want to be debt free, right? That is a major goal for a lot of people. Natural talent for looking effortless. Yeah. So I have met that goal already. Thank you. Thank you, Liz. And now I'm trying to supersede that goal because this year I decided that I'm going to be hyper focused on my finances. It's in the books that I read, the podcasts that I listen to, right? how I spend. I put myself on a no spend, and it's a hard thing to do when you have the money and you put yourself on a no spend phase or cycle. It's a hard thing to do, but hey, we want to be debt free. So you have to practice discipline. So I've been practicing financial discipline all of this year because I am already wealthy, right? But I want my bank account to match it. All right. I already know what it feels like to be six figure. I want to move into that seven figure, but there's some foundational things that I have to do. And I don't just want to transition to seven figures without having that financial discipline. Okay. I'm teaching before I'm teaching. This is not even the topic that we're supposed to teach on, but I want to make sure that I have certain financial foundation so that when I transition, and we talked about preparation yesterday, when I transition out of the six figure range, I now know how to manage seven figures, how to make it, how to maintain it, how to grow it. These are the things that I've been focusing on learning. Okay, so pull from that whatever you will. For those of you who want to be debt free or want to be in another financial category or bracket, there's some foundational things that you have to do. Financial discipline is a part of it. Okay, so if you need to put yourself on a no spend or a only necessary purchases, do that. Financial discipline is very important to your success. Okay, and if you want to be debt free. Okay, all right. All righty. So again, we have 342 days left to 180 our lives. So whether you're going to focus on your finances, your education, your health, relationships, your career, whatever it is that you want to focus on, we have 342 days left now to get to these goals. All right. So, hey, Danny, how are you? Bonjour. So the word of the day again, boldness. Let's see if we can get through it today. Danny, I was saying that there's a new resource that I uploaded inside of the portal. So when you log in, go to the resource center and you will see the consistency sprint calendar for 2026. So you can see what we're going to be focusing on as a group, each quarter of next year so that you can plan ahead. All right, Danny. So when you log into the portal, scroll all the way down to Resource Center and you will see the consistency sprint calendar. So you'll see, okay. All right, great. So log in. Let me know if you have any issues finding it. So yes, boldness is the word of the day. Boldness is the word of the day. We're on page 83 and 84 of the Bold Moves Manual. All right. If you don't have a copy, get your copy. Go get it on Amazon. All right. All right. So boldness, and here's the definition that I went with. Boldness is the confidence and courage to take action despite fear, doubt, and opposition. And these three are just a part of the territory. It comes with the territory. Fear, doubt, opposition. It comes with it. But you got to be bold. Okay. It is the ability to step into opportunities, speak up for truth, and pursue your vision unapologetically. That's boldness. And if you're going to turn your life around, do that total 180 that we're talking about, turn it around 180 degrees. So when we get to that date, your life needs to look totally different, right? If you're going to do that, you need boldness. You need boldness because there's some things that you're familiar with that you're going to have to whether pull away from or do it a different way, but it will require boldness. All right. So boldness is about owning your assignment, owning your vision, owning your goal, and moving forward. You know what? This is my burden to carry, and I'm going to carry it. I'm going to move forward with faith. I don't see how I can wipe out this debt right now, but I'm going to own this and I'm going to figure it out and move forward. Despite what anyone else says, what they do, I am going to own it and move forward. This is my financial status that we're talking about. This is my educational status that we're talking about, my educational goal, my health goal that we're talking about, and I'm going to own it. I have found that there are a lot of individuals that they sit around and they blame everybody else for their circumstance beside themselves. Your financial status, that's your responsibility. Your educational status, that's your responsibility. If you're an adult and you're saying, and this is not to knock you, I'm not knocking you, I want to pull you up to another level, okay? I want to pull you up to another level. If you're an adult and you're still saying, well, my parents did not provide this for me, or my parents did not make this opportunity available to me, you got to shut that down and take responsibility for whatever area of your life that you've spent most of your life blaming someone else for not providing the opportunity, not setting you up in a better position so that it could actually be yours. We got to let that go if we're going to go to the next level, okay? Stop blaming the government. Oh, the government, because the government did this and the government did that, I can't make enough money. One thing that I want you to understand when it comes to making money, your value, the value that you produce, the problem that you solve determines how much money you make. Yeah? The value that you offer or the problem that you solve is what determines how much money you make. It has nothing to do with the government, really. It doesn't. It doesn't. Whenever the news is saying, oh, there's a recession right now, the economy is on a downturn. For me, I make a lot of money whenever the news is saying that, because of the problems that I solve, because of the value that I have that I can contribute to an organization. That makes me make money no matter what the economy or the economist or whomever is saying. So it's never a case of, oh, the government does this, the government did this, the government did that. If you spend 6 months blaming the government, you've now just set yourself 6 months behind. Okay, they made a law or came up with something that affected my job, and I sympathize with that. I do. Now you got to sit down and say, okay, based on these skill sets that I have, based on what I've learned, based on my experience, how can I apply this? So I do sympathize with you, but you got to take responsibility to say, and none of this is in my notes, okay? If you're new here, this is just how I flow, okay? You have to sit down and take the responsibility and say, okay, what problems do I know how to solve? Okay? Because the government made this rule and that affected my job. But for me, I want to take this on personally to take myself to the next level. What problems do I solve? What value can I bring to a company, to an organization, or to a person that I could get paid for? Because if you sit down for a year and you say the government, that's a year of your life wasted. Because the government is going to be the government. They're going to do what they're going to do. They're going to make decisions. And even though they're supposed to make decisions based on the people, and this is not a political talk, like, no, I'm trying to help you. Okay? Because I don't talk politics. I'm trying to help you. So hear it for your sake and not the sake of politics. Okay? So the government is going to do what they're going to do. They're supposed to make decisions for the people that helps the people. But most of the times, they're going to make decisions based on who contributed to their campaign, who gave the most money, what do they want. That's just the reality of it, right? That is just the reality of it. So if you spend 6 months out of your life sitting there blaming the government, oh, my community is this, my community is that, because of the government, I can't find a job, I can't. No. Take responsibility for your next level and say, okay, what problems do I solve? What skill sets do I have? What value can I bring to someone or bring to an organization that would get me rewarded for that? So, in the form of income. That's it. Taking responsibility. That's what you got to do. You want to get to your next level. You want to avoid being stuck in a place of, I can't do, I can't go, I can't. Sit down. Look at your life experience. And if you find that, okay, I don't have anything that's going to pay me the amount of money that I need to cover my expenses, what skills can I learn? Right now, there's so much that is available on the internet for free that you could learn. That is value that you can add to whether an organization, a small business, an individual, right? You got to take responsibility, take ownership for your vision, for your goal, despite what the government is doing, what they're going through, what the economy is going through. What value do I carry? What value can I add to someone that I would get paid for it? All right. So even if you can learn one skill that will help you to get paid, master that skill. And when you master it, let everybody know, hey, I know how to do this. If you know somebody that's looking for this solution, I have it. Okay, and I'm coaching you all this morning on this live stream. But this is how you get ahead. Hey Katrina, how are you? This is how you get ahead. And the goal is for all of us to get ahead. We will not be a people that is stuck because of governmental decisions, organizational decisions. Hey, good morning, Lexi. All right. We're going to sit down and figure out how can we move forward and take ownership of moving forward, not blaming anybody else. Oh, my mom didn't do this. My dad wasn't there. Or as an adult, and you got to get some healing, right? You got to heal from that. You have to heal from that. If you're still saying, my mom didn't do this, my dad didn't do this, as an adult, you got to work through that and now take ownership, okay? Because all the decisions that you made after age 18 or 21, that's your decision, okay? That is your decision. Now, your parents may not have had the ability to send you to college for some individuals, but can you learn a skill? Can you get a job to raise enough money to pay to learn that skill? All right? I was talking to somebody the other day, and I remember when I was shopping for homes. This was like 10 years ago, right? And the guy that came over to test the sewer line, he was there for like an hour at most. And I had to pay him $400 to test. And I didn't even buy that house. That was just a part of the process. I was thinking about buying it, going through the process to get it, right? But then the bank turned it down and said, no, not that house. That one is not for you. I paid that guy $400 10 years ago for 1 hour of work. And he did not need a college degree to do what he did, to test the sewer line. He was there for an hour. So we're in a space and time or an age where you shouldn't be blaming anybody for not getting ahead. You shouldn't. You shouldn't be in that space. And it's going to take a mindset shift to get there, where you stop saying, oh, the government, oh, my family, or this person, or that organization. It's going to take a mindset shift. But I want us all to get ahead. So we're going to take ownership of our assignment, ownership of our vision, ownership of our goals, and we're going to move forward in faith. Okay? And accepting that there are going to be some bumps in the road, because I don't know how to do this. I'm learning. There will be some bumps in the road, but you can't give up at the first sign of trouble. You can't. Do you really want this? Because there's going to be a test to say, do you really want this? Do you really want this goal? Do you really want this educational status? Do you really want this financial status? There will be some bumps in the road, but be bold enough to keep moving. All right? All right. That was not a part of my notes, but I hope it helped somebody. Okay? All right. Let's get back into the notes, because I didn't even get to the second paragraph yet. All right. Being honest here. This one, I make my life 95% better. Awesome. Awesome. Love y'all. Have a good day. Hey, all right. Have a good day. Life of Mr. P. You too. Have a great day. From 1 year, I was really down. Okay. All right, Teeks. I see you. I see you. Yeah, so we got to take ownership. Okay, take ownership. Don't sit and you're welcome. You're welcome, my friend. Don't sit down and blame anybody. Don't blame anyone. And just to help those of you who may be in the parent space where you're saying, well, my parent did not set me up well, or my parents did not set me up financially, or they didn't make sure that I went to college or get whatever. Here's the thing. You got to understand that most of the times parents are giving you the best that they can. All right? They're giving you the best that they could give you. And if it wasn't enough to get you to where you're trying to go, now is your time to pick up the baton and run with it. Take ownership and run with it. Okay? I can see your passionate teaching. It's my gift. It's my calling, my friend. So that's why I teach this way. I don't just get on here and tell you sweet stuff just to get on here. Like, that would be a waste of time. And I know a lot of people do it. No, I really want you all to get the help that you're seeking, or to get a new perspective. Okay? That is my mission. That is my calling. And that is why I teach the way that I teach. Okay? I'm not just getting on here to tell you something sweet and then, no. Okay? Hey, Soli, how are you? All right, so let's get back into the notes because the time is going and I know I won't be able to get through all of it today. So before you can act boldly, you must first think boldly, okay? And to do this, you must overcome fear through faith. I believe it's going to work out. Hey, Tabitha, good morning. I believe it's going to work out. I believe that better things are ahead of me. This is faith, okay? I can do this. I can do this. So again, before you can act boldly, you first have to think boldly. And to do that, you're going to overcome fear through faith. Boldness is not the absence of fear, but it is more so moving despite of it. It's like David facing Goliath, right? It's not that he wasn't fearful, but because he had confidence in God's power, which is faith, right? Confidence in God's power. So faith is confidence in something, right? So he had confidence in God's power. That's why he was able to face Goliath. So you're going to have to face your Goliaths, whatever it is, and you're going to have to face it with faith. All right. Now you also need to own your identity. I touched on identity yesterday. For you to be bold, you need to own your identity. Boldness starts with knowing who you are and whose you are. You will walk in a room knowing that you're a child of the King. And be bold and handle your presentation because you know who you are and you know whose you are. So you don't shrink to fit in. No, you stand firm in who you are. All right? And don't let fear in, because if you let fear overtake you, it will start speaking to you. It absolutely will. And fear says, what if it fails? Next thing you start trembling in the knees and sweating all over and losing your focus. Don't let fear in. Don't let it in. All right? So fear says, what if it fails? But boldness says, well, what if it succeeds? What if it does? And if you're the one that is trying something for a second go around, think about it. This may be the time that it actually takes off. I can tell you how many programs I've created, how many businesses I've started that didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to turn out. I mean, money invested, time spent learning what I need to learn, and it didn't work out. So if you're the one that is doing a second go around or a third go around at something that your heart really wants to get done, you got to approach this thing with boldness to say, you know what? This could be the time that it really works. There's this guy that I listened to on one of the motivational videos. He said that he had 9 businesses that failed. 9 businesses that failed, but he kept going. Today, he's a multimillionaire. Yep, he is. So don't let fear come in and say, what if it fails? No, Boldness says, what if I succeed this time around? What if this is the time that it actually works? All right, that's boldness. So you need to consider what thoughts are limiting your boldness. What are you saying to yourself that causes you to retreat or to pull into your shell instead of standing out and going after the thing that you desire to go after? So consider the limiting thought and replace that with affirmations of courage. Okay, I needed to hear that. Awesome, Lily. Thank you for showing up so you could receive that. All right. Now, boldness is proven in what you do. It's more than just saying affirmations. It's proven in what you do, like speaking up with authority. I'm going to be teaching on authority tonight in Bible study. So if you have not connected to my ministry page yet, I need you to connect. Tonight, I'm going to be talking about authority in Bible study. So my ministry page is World Changers. So find me on here. I will be live tonight at 7 p.m. And we're going to talk about authority tonight, okay? We're going to talk about authority tonight. So if you haven't connected with my ministry page, do so. World Changers, right on this platform. I'll be live at 7 p.m. tonight and we'll talk more about authority. All right. Now, bold people don't whisper their purpose, they declare it. They're not afraid to declare it because they know that they're going to follow up with action. Also, you should start using stronger, more confident language in conversations when you're referring to the bold moves that you're going to make, all right, or that you are making. So you need to switch from, I think I'm going to, or maybe I'll do so. No, switch that to something stronger. I am becoming this. I am doing this, right? Strong language. I am going to do it no matter what. Strong language. When you're talking about, say you want to be debt free. I am going to be debt free, right? So you're going to apply strong language to this goal that you're going after. Not, maybe I'll do so. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. No. Not in this season. Not in this season of your life. No, I'm going to speak about this goal that I'm going after with strong language. I am becoming this. I am becoming it. I am doing this. I'm going to do it no matter what. I got to get this done. And I'm getting it done for me, not for anybody else. I'm getting it done for me. So that's confident language. And you have to apply that when you're talking about bold moves or transition in your life from where you are now to where you want to be. Add some strong language to it. Some confident language. Okay? Boldness is also taking risks for growth. Nothing to harm your life. Just want to throw that in there. Nothing to harm your life. Nothing to harm your life, but you got to take risks for growth. All right? Playing it safe won't get you to your next level. It won't. Playing it safe will not get you to the position that you desire. All right? You want to start the business, you want to publish the book and actually sell the book. You want a better home, you want a higher level of education, you want to be positioned for a higher paying job. All of that requires you taking a little bit of risk. Risk to apply, the risk to ask, right? You risk hearing no, but that's okay. That's a part of the game. It's a part of it. I'm chocolate maker, but I want to start my own business, but I'm a little afraid. So what you're going to do, my friend, you got to map that thing out. Here's the business that I want to start. Here's the products that I want to offer. Who needs my product, right? What are the benefits that this product is going to add to this individual? And I'm coaching you all. You grab hold of it, okay? All right, my friend. And you execute despite what you feel. Don't work your feelings, work your plan. Okay? Ink Bella, don't work your feelings, work your plan. Write the plan out, right? Like the scripture says, write the vision, make it plain. So those who read it will run. And you're going to run despite what you feel. Okay? So work the plan, don't work your feelings. You're going to be afraid. It's new. It's new. And as I'm talking about taking a risk, you run the risk of hearing no. But if you hear no, it just means it's not for them. Move on to the next door. Okay? All right, my friend? I have a question. Certificate. Maria, no. If you want to learn English, DM me the word English, okay? All right. So, my friend, just map the plan out. You want to start a business? Map the plan out and work the plan. Not your feelings. Work the plan. Okay, you're very welcome. Work the plan, not your feelings. If you're doing something new, the brain is designed to protect you. It's going to protect you from rejection. It's going to try to protect you from disappointment. But success is beyond the rejection and the disappointment. So if you want to be successful, you're going to have to learn how to override it, which you can because you're in control. Don't let your mind control you. You control it. You're going to have to learn how to override that because success is beyond the rejection and the disappointment. Okay? So map that plan out and work the plan, not your feelings. Okay? And make sure that you detach yourself from the results of the business. The business is the business. The business is not you necessarily. So even if the business doesn't work out, it doesn't mean that you're a failure. Okay? That plan just did not work out. So learn to detach yourself from the results. Okay? Because I know your fear lies in the results. Well, what if I don't make any money? What if they don't want my chocolate? Right? So you have to detach yourself, your identity, yourself from the results of the business. Okay? Because if the business doesn't work out, it doesn't mean that you're a failure. This plan just did not work out. All right? All right. Let's get back into the notes. Okay, I only got 8 minutes. I'm going to finish these 2 paragraphs and then I've got to go. But get the book. We're on page 83 and 84 so you can get the full outline, the full strategy for boldness. Okay, get the book. Get the book. So I can only do like 2 more paragraphs and then I've got to go. I'm way over my time. Oh my goodness, my alarm is going to go off. Okay, so boldness is also taking risks for growth. All right. Playing it safe is not going to get you to where you're trying to go. At some point in your journey, I think I'm afraid to leave my job and do my business. So here's what I teach. I don't know about anybody else, but what I teach, especially to moms who's got these babies around that needs to be fed. They need insurance, right? They're enjoying a certain type of privilege right now, especially when it comes to moms. I don't teach anyone to just get up and leave their job for this new business that does not have proven consistent income coming in. I don't teach that. I understand having faith. I truly understand that. But I also understand wisdom and I understand hungry kids who need school supply. I understand kids that needs clothes on their backs. I understand kids that get sick and I need to take them to the doctor. I understand that. So I do not teach people to just jump off their jobs for a new business that has no predictable income, right? It hasn't been tested yet. I don't teach that. I don't. So you have to figure out how to work the business alongside your job, right? Until this business has predictable, consistent income. Or if you have a partner who's going to cover everything until your business starts to do what it's supposed to do. Okay? So I'm not the one that teach, just get off your job and go do this business. You could be very good at the business, very gifted, very skilled, but I understand hungry kids. And I understand kids that needs to be fed. And I understand that if you don't have health insurance and you go to these doctors and these hospitals, you're getting a large bill. Okay? So I don't teach that. All right? I don't. I teach good stewardship and discipline and balance. You got to understand how to balance the 9 to 5. Like they said, work your 9 to 5. Then when you come home, you work 5 to 9 on your business. Okay. I will never tell you, oh, just get up and leave your job and focus on your business that has not been tested, does not have proven income coming in, consistent income. Maybe you had a good first month and you made a good amount of money to cover your bills. It needs to be consistent. I would never tell anybody to just get up and leave your job and go have faith. And I understand faith, but I also understand wisdom. Okay, so I wouldn't tell you to do that. So if that is your struggle, if that is what you're struggling right now, that tells me that you're not in the position to leave your job and focus on that business. Okay, so you're going to have to learn how to balance it until your business starts to make sufficient income that is predictable and consistent to cover the lifestyle that you're living right now. But if it is a concern for you, then I know you're not in a position to walk away from your job. Okay? I hope that helped you. I hope it helped others as well. But I don't teach the principle of just get off your job and go do this business. I don't teach that principle. I've tried it. I have. I was influenced by that and I tried it. And I love the lifestyle that I live. I love being able to do things for my kids, even my adult kids who needs rescuing sometime. I love being able to do that for them. And I would hate to tell them that, well, the business didn't make any money this month, so I can't do that for you. I can't help you in that way, or we can't do this, or we can't go there. That doesn't sit well in my heart. So I love my job. I love my job and I love my business as well. I truly do. I love serving. But until my business can totally replace my income, I will be going to my job, right? And when I tell you all, oh my goodness, I'm way over my time. And when I tell you all that, make sure that you add so much value to you that you can add to the table or bring to the organization. I made sure that I position myself in a place, and this is something that I've lived out, where organizations will bid on me working for them because I have so much value. This one will say, hey, I'll pay you this if you come with me. And the other one will say, I'll match that to keep you. This is what I have lived because I've added so much value to myself and the type of solution that I bring to the table. So I'm not going to run from that. People begging me to make money for inconsistency, right? I would never tell you to run from your peace of mind, because despite what anybody says, knowing that you have a check coming brings peace of mind. All right? Okay. And I'm way over my time, but I hope that this has helped you all. Not saying you shouldn't start your business, but you got to figure out balance. The problem is that I'm working all day, 8 to 6 p.m., so I can't do anything. So, my friend, I'm happy that you hopped on this live, okay? Listen up, and listen up really good. Come offer career coaching on our platform in your industry, girl. I'll reach out to you. Thank you so much for the offer. I'll reach out to you. My friend, Bella, right? I'm happy that you hopped on this platform this morning. You said that you work 8 to 6 p.m. so you can't do anything. I work 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. during the week on my 9 to 5 as a pediatric nurse. I run a business. I have a ministry. I have 4 kids and a grandson as well. All right. So when you tell me that you can't do anything, that's not true. You got to learn to manage your time better. You need to learn time management. And I teach that inside of my mentorship program. You need to learn time management. That's your only issue right now. You saying you work 8 to 6 so you can't do anything. I run a business. I work 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. All right. I have a ministry. Okay. I have kids and I have a grandson and I have nephews. Right. So you saying you can't do it, I'm doing it. And I have nephews, right? So you saying you can't do it, I'm doing it. I'm saying to get off. I'm doing it. And because I understand how to manage my time, so that is a thing that you have to learn right now. You got to learn time management. And I do teach that inside of my mentorship program. So if you want to be a part of the Action Accelerator, it will really help you. It's going to help to shift your mindset. It's going to teach you time management because that is what you need to learn right now. Okay? I've written at least 4 books this year. Who's counting? Somebody's counting. I've written 4 books this year, I believe. This one, and where are the other ones? Somewhere. Okay? I've written at least 4 books this year. And I'm working on 2.0 of this one. You just need to learn time management. That's it. Like a lot of you all, you don't really have a major issue. You just need to understand how to manage your time. And I'm way over my time right now because my alarm just told me that I need to get off the live stream. I'm way over my time, but you just need to learn time management. You can be successful if you learn how to balance what it is that you're doing. And if you know how to say no. I don't try to go everywhere and do everything with everybody. I don't. I'm building a future. So I can't go everywhere. I can't do everything. I can't jump in everybody's car. I don't do that because I have to manage my time well so I can create the life that I desire to live. All right, my friend, I hope that has helped you, but I'm way over my time. Let's set our intentions. The word of the day is boldness. Go get a copy of my book on Amazon. Boldness is on page 83 and 84. And yes, I have a client to see at 8 o'clock this morning. So you saying you can't do anything, that's an excuse that is going to keep you stuck. I wake up at 4:30 in the morning. I do my devotional. I spend time on myself, right? Because that's important as well. Work on my business until it's time to go to my job. I'm a nurse, so I work really long hours. All right? Then I work on my business. I make sure I come home and I make dinner for my kids. We spend time together. And then I work on my business again. Okay? Respond to emails, do all of that stuff. Okay, so you saying because of my schedule, I can't do anything. That's not true. You just have to learn how to manage your time. All right, and I hope that has helped y'all. Yes, Lexi, it's just time management. That's what it is. You have to learn how to balance your time, and you can't go everywhere and do everything, and you can't always be volunteering to help everybody else. You're going to have to take a season where you're just focusing on you and the life that you want to create. I'm now living in a life that I dreamt and I cried and I prayed about. I'm living in it, but there's higher levels to get to. And there's more that I want to do. So I have to learn how to balance my time to get to that life that I desire to live. Okay? So if you all can master time management, you'll be good. You'll be good. All right. And I teach time management inside of my mentorship program. So if you want to learn time management, get enrolled in the Action Accelerator. If you learn how to balance your time, you can do the 9 to 5 and build your business. You can do that. All right. You can do that. And I'll show you my framework. Even outside of my mentorship program, I'll show you my framework. I work my 9 to 5 to fund my business, right? I build that business. That business is now funding my ministry. This is my framework because that is how I have decided that I want to do things. And you can decide on your own. You don't have to use somebody else's framework. Oh, they left their job and they focused on their business. You may not be able to do that. And it's okay, whatever framework you decide to use that works for you. Okay, so my framework is I work my 9 to 5. Yes, it's vision mapping. Absolutely. Lexi's sharing the program. She's a part of my mentorship program. That's vision mapping. I work my 9 to 5 to fund this business, and now my business is able to fund the ministry work that God has called me to do. So I don't have to walk around, I don't have to compromise to run this ministry. No, because I've set up a framework that can satisfy each of these areas of my life. All right. My 9 to 5 is more than enough to take care of my lifestyle and my family, like more than enough. Okay. So that also helps to fund my business. Then I've got my business to the point where it can fund itself and fund the ministry. So you got to decide your framework, balance out your time, and get it done. And that's all I have to say. For more, enroll in the Action Accelerator so that I can help you with your individual circumstance, okay? Because it may be different from mine. But if you want to work with me, DM me the word mentor. Let's get connected and let's get you to your next level, okay? All right, here's what we're going to do. Let's set our intentions for today. I've got to go. I'm way over my time. Oh my goodness, way over my time. All right, so decide on what you want your life to look like. And today you're going to do 3 things that gets you 3 steps closer to your goal becoming a reality. Get those 3 things done today. Again, if you're not sure how to do that, DM me the word mentor. Let's get you enrolled in the Action Accelerator and let's create that execution plan together so that you can get to your next level. All right? Awesome. Let's make some decrees and then I've got to go. I'm so far over my time. Here we go. I'm going to decree for all of us and you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. So here we go. I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. I decree that his face and his favor is shining upon us and giving us peace. I decree that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we're well balanced in every area of our lives. I decree that we're blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our checking, our investment accounts are blessed with abundance and overflow. I decree that we're blessed with clear direction and a disciplined life. I decree that the rain of abundance, favor, and goodness is falling on us. I decree that we are blessed with success, with prosperity, and provision. I decree that we walk today in faith and expectancy with results. I decree that we're empowered to prosper in our walk with the Lord. I decree that God's grace is giving us speed and acceleration in all that we do. I decree that things of great value is coming our way today. I decree that the Lord is amplifying our voices and perfecting our gifts. I decree that God is connecting us to great men and giving us strategic kingdom opportunities. I decree that we are victorious in life. Yes, we are. So that is how we program a productive and a successful day. Now, these decrees, they're also in the book. So make sure that you're using them. The decrees are also in the book. All right. So this is how we program a productive day. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I need y'all to take the day on with faith and expectancy. Expect good things, expect answered prayers, expect promotion and increase, because anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. The word of the day is boldness. Be bold in whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're building. That's the only way you're going to shift your life to the next level. All right. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. I appreciate you all. I know Lilia said something up here. She said the program is worth it. So she's a part of the program. So for those of you who want to be a part of my mentorship program, DM me the word mentor. Let's get you enrolled so that we can get you to your next level. All right. You're very welcome. I'll be back tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. If you want to catch the replay for this, it will be on my Facebook and my YouTube. Program helped me to start the healing process. Awesome. My friend Vito Saint, DM me the word mentor, because once I close out the live, I won't be able to see your comments. Okay. So message me the word mentor. Send me a message with the word mentor. Putting it in the comments, I'm going to lose it when I log off here. All right. So send me a message. with the word mentor. You're welcome. I'll see you all tomorrow. Well, those of you who will join me tonight, I will be live on my ministry page at 7 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. If you can't find it, just send me a message and I'll help you to find the page, okay? All right, so I'll see some tonight and I'll see the rest of you all tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye for now.